swishes there. If I fuck with my hair, it's just because I just washed it. So. Anyway. Crazy. Yeah. Cheers. Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi freak. I remember in 5th grade, I think it was 5th grade, I made, we all got to make a clay thing to get kiln. I made a Pepsi can as my, I don't know if I still have it. I don't know if Pam still has it. Anyway, I love Pepsi, so here's to that. Yeah. This is kind of a what would you say? Abrupt. Reading, checking in. Hopefully everybody's doing great. Hello, Santos. I can't even speak on the what's going on in the astrological realm. It is what it is. I've been sleeping through most of it. Literally just sleeping. Like I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. So I'm doing a lot of grid work on the 5th dimension, grid work. Things need to be done elsewhere. If you don't understand, don't worry about it. If you do understand, if you know, you know. So here we are. If you know, you know. We have to do what our souls, our bodies, our realms are telling us to do. I have not had much contact with outside humans really lately, and that's okay. I take that as a time of peace and time to do my work. So it's like the universe knows I cannot be bothered. I'm busy. I'm very busy. Chariot. Oh, I'm gonna have visitors. Oh. Knight of Nickels. The Magician. King of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. That is some collaboration. It's some collaboration, but it might be a difficult collab, because right under that I saw the 8 of Cups. So, the Chariot and the overall energy. It's Cancer energy. Someone coming towards you or traveling, you traveling. In your energy is the Knight of Pentacles, a stable kind of, don't take it lightly. Like, it's like doing your work. You're doing your work. You're being earthed. You're being grounded. You're earthing. You're being steadfasted in some kind of ethereal situation or realm that people might not understand, and that's okay. No, people don't have to understand what you're doing or where you're at, or it doesn't have to make sense to everyone. Not everything has to make sense to everyone. That's okay. It's okay for it not to make sense to people. Just meet them where they're at. They have the Magician. So, they're trying to create their own kind of life, their own kind of world, their own kind of I just see this snow globe, their own kind of, but I feel it's limited, if that makes sense. So it's like whoever, I see Virgo and Taurus in this, maybe even Pisces, because I see the 8, like above his head is the infinity. I always take the infinity thing as Pisces kind of energy. They're trying to create their own world. And your obstacle or challenge is the King of Pentacles. So that's Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and so that is sometimes fighting against that Earth energy, fighting against the standard, the what would you say? Patriarchy, empirical patriarchy, fighting against that. Tyranny. I hear things. Like, this is not just, it's like my guides are telling me what to say. So I hear tyranny, the tyrannical, the I keep hearing empirical. I don't even know if that's a word. Imperial. It's like, go back years and years and years. The empirical, the imperial, being ruled by rulers, by kings, by queens, by, the old school patriarchy. You have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, making a choice. then you have the guy showing up. He's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. It's very patriarchy. It's very masculine energy, the fire energy, the Leo, Sagittarius ran the emperor, the emporium, the Seven of Cups, another choice. The Queen of Wands, again, the emporium. This is so much about like this having to make choices between the right thing and then the powerful thing. The lust and the love, the lust and the choice of the right thing, like the morality of everything. Then you have the Four of Cups, the reality of the moral compass. It's like, does it feel good? It's like this hedonistic choices of what day to day we face in our culture. I don't know if anyone understands this or is understanding this. It's like this hedonistic drive of impurity and lust and sex and fucking and grit and dirty and it's not dirty, it's not pure. It's not pure love, it's not pure embracement, it's not true. Then you have the Ace of Cups with the Empress, and I think she is striving for the purity, the cleanliness. And I'm not saying I'm all about the hedonistic way of life and everything, but at some point, you want someone who's on your side, who wants you for you, and they're not going to be so driven by a look, by the titties, by the fucking look, by the things. It's like, you want someone to blindly love you for you and not stray. And as I get older, obviously that is 100%, like, the struggle with that is infinite for me. And, I just don't see ahead of it. I don't see that. And, I envy people who have someone and who are going to grow old with them, but they've also faced parts of this. And I know that. It's like you ask old people, it's like, no, they fought through that. But it is what we all want to strive for. I want someone to look at me and think I'm beautiful, think I'm everything, but I want them to see past the physical beauty and see me, which I think every woman, that's what they want, and that's hard. I can't wait. Not this weekend, but next weekend I'm going to a horse meditation. I'm so excited. So we're going to do the Council of the Horses Oracle, and I'll read from the book. But what's happening? Anyway, I think that's the whole thing is like, seen past the flesh. I don't think many people do or can. You know, and I understand you have to be attracted to somebody, but there's so much more. So, anyway, here we are. Help me. Can't even see. Oh. Intuition and remembering. Namaste. Reflections of the Divine. Mythic Horse. Unfold your own myth. So, okay. Yeah. I went through this book last night doing things. Just anyway. You know, I think people, I'm tired. I'm tired. So tired. You know, I'm probably in my luteal phase, so. Just emotional. But, Kilpie. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Super fucking tired. I know I'm where I need to be. We are all where we need to be right now. You know, I mean, that's a thing. So don't ever think that you're not where you need to be, or that you don't belong here, or you do. You do. As hard as it may be. God, come on. Dude, I can't find it. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I think I passed it 100 times. Fucking Christ. I'm still on C. A, B, C, D, E, D, E, F, G, J, K. L, J, K. Oh wait, we're in between here. Here we are. My God. That's what I'm talking about. The struggle is real. Broken by an abrupt exhale, quickly the form disappears and the ripples fade. Moments pass before you hear an unthinkable possession of slow, steady, hood fast in the form of a black horse. Okay, so what is this? What does the council say? What the children's stories do not tell is that I can never take anyone under the water against their will. It is time for you to plunge deeply into this initiation that offers healing through symbolic death. Shamans would call this process a dismemberment. I call it a devouring. Okay. Though this may sound frightening, it is only normal to fear what has until now been submerged in the depths of my watery world. I sever you from the attachments of the limited persona you have created and embodied. Then I help you reassemble into a form free of from heavy limitations that prevented you from remembering your connection with the source of life for which you came. If something hasn't hit home, like, okay. After your resurrection is complete, I return you to the surface when you take the first breath of your new life. Okay, what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so... Yep. That's a lot. So... Namaste. Namaste. Let me see. Namaste. Namaste. When you work with the BE, look upon or even think about horses, you reflect the truth of who you are. When you find yourself staring at an image, unmeet and return your gaze. In doing so, we become a reflection of each other. That in which you see in me is also in you. That in which you see in you is also within me. When you understand this, you identify with the higher state of consciousness. Instead of ego, which you should have, you believe you are in all or in some ways better or less than any other being, you come to know that we are all the same. In human nature, to forget this truth that every person, tree, and stream, every thought, feeling, and experiment is the perfect expression of divine consciousness. Forgetting can take the form of feeling separate from comparing yourself to, or being drawn by someone's outward adornments, none than their inner qualities. My counsel reminds you that your practice is to simply remember who you are, a singular yet infinite expression and reflection of the divine love, while acknowledging the sacredness in every being. Here we bow to each other and simply say, think or feel. Namaste. Yeah. None of this matters. It is simply a fucking facade. It's a facade. It's a facade. And the fact we hold so close to it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm done here. I just, we all need to take a little recalibration and a, really think about where we're at, what we're doing, and why. And I love you guys, and I wish you well. Kim from Auspicious there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.